Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a live swatch of the new China Glaze Sesame Street Holiday 2019 collection. Sesame Street is celebrating their 50th anniversary with this collection, and there are 12 new polishes. We have mostly glitter and shimmer. There's not really anything that's just a straight cream. Everything has some sparkle or some kind of even frosty or metallic element to it. So we have a lot of fun colors to play with, a full rainbow spectrum. I purchased this collection at polishpick.com. I don't know how long it's going to be available. It might be kind of limited edition, and so you might want to grab what you can while they're still available. I will leave that link in the description bar below like I always do. So we're going to do live application per usual on my channel. If you aren't yet subscribed, please do so. If you like to see live swatches of nail polish so that you can see how something performs, it gives you a better idea whether or not you'll really like it, more so than just a picture. I will be giving you the live swatch plus my picture at the end so you can see my full manicure with the polish. And of course I will give you my opinions as we go along here as well. We don't really have a lot of dupable polishes in this collection because it's mostly glitter mixes. We have a lot of micro glitters, we have some shimmering things. If there's something particular that you feel like is really similar and you want to let me know what that is, I can do a comparison for you maybe on my Instagram stories. So comment that down below if you are really wondering how something compares to another thing, because it's going to help you decide whether or not you want to purchase a polish in this collection. Let me know that down below. We're going to go ahead and start swatching. Before we do, on my lips today I'm wearing this lip gloss from Maybelline called Riveting Rose. So we're going to go in alphabetical order as always, which means we get to start with the kind of rose gold micro glitter. Now a lot of these glitters are going to be able to be worn at 3 coats on their own for a mostly full coverage look, but there are some glitters in here that are more base than glitter, and so you'll definitely want to use them as a topper, and I'll let you know which ones those are when we get there. This first rose one is called 50 Shimmering Years, and it's just a really beautiful soft kind of muted rose shade. It does have some holographic glitters in there as well that makes it really kind of different than any rose glitter that I have like this. And they are very small micro glitters, and the holographic glitters are a little bit bigger than the micro glitters. I think this looks really great as a full coverage manicure, which I'm going to show you that. I'm also going to show you how all of the full coverage manicures work as toppers as well, just so that you can see your different options, and I think it looks really cute both ways. So this is 50 Shimmering Years. So this is the first polish in the collection. Next up we have another glitter that is definitely a topper. I tried to swatch this on its own, and it's heavy base. It still has a lot of glitter, and it's a lot of holographic glitter, by the way. This is the most holographic one, but it's more base than glitter, so they're further dispersed and you're not really going to get a full coverage look unless you sponge this on. I'm not going to be doing any sponging in this video. I'm just showing you how it swatches on its own. This is hashtag This Is My Street, and it is a really beautiful, like almost like a white gold to like rosy white gold glitter, but it's holographic. It's very holographic, and I really did like this one. It's a different take. It's not just like a straight up silver holographic glitter. So this is a holiday collection. The next polish is definitely holiday. This pretty much looks like a Christmas tree with gold ornaments all over it. This one's called a Grouchy New Year, and I feel like you could wear this one on its own. It's not as much base compared to glitter as the last one we just looked at. It's kind of in between. So I ended up liking this better just as a topper, but I am going to go ahead and show you how it builds up in 3 coats. It's not my favorite look. It just doesn't have quite enough glitter to base ratio to make this something that I liked on my nails at 3 coats on its own as much as I liked it as a topper. So a Grouchy New Year just has kind of Christmas tree green glitters in a few different sizes, really small up to about a medium size. And then we have a slightly medium to large size gold holographic glitter, and I think it's really cute. I find myself always wanting a very Christmassy holiday kind of glitter or something like this, because I think I associate this time of year with a lot of beautiful evergreen trees. So I was pleased to see this one in here, and like I said, I did like it the best as a topper. Next up we have this, it's another green polish. It's almost a 1-coater. It's a dense green shimmer, and it has a beautiful sparkling blue to purple shimmer in it too, which is bringing this polish over more towards the blue side, like blue-green of the green side. This is called Brought to You by ... And I like this one quite a bit. I was really pleased that they did a polish like this with such a fun mix, because mainstream brands don't really think, yeah, let me drop a beautiful sparkling purple shimmer inside this green polish. It's just something different, and I really liked that. So like I was saying at the beginning, I don't have dupes for this because mainstream brands just aren't really doing this that much. So I liked that. The shimmer doesn't stand out super, super strong like it probably would in an indie polish. It's just kind of a barely there vibe that you can see like in a macro shot, and you can definitely see it in the bottle. Next up, we have another micro glitter. This has pretty much the same formula as the first polish we looked at, and I really liked this. This is a kind of color that I personally enjoy quite a bit, which is why I liked it so much. It does essentially have the same formula as the rose gold. So if you don't like this color, there are other polishes in this collection for you. So this polish is called Cele-Bert with a little hyphen in between, and it's basically like a yellow green. It's definitely not like a warm honey yellow. It's leaning to the green side, and I really, really like it. I think it's fun. I think it's different. I definitely don't have anything from mainstream brands that looks like this. It's just a fun color. So I like this one on its own at 3 coats. I just think it's a really fun way to wear a yellow shade, and it kind of mixes it up at the holiday time instead of going for a super basic yellow gold. With this one, they definitely have it. So I liked it a lot. I'm showing it to you at 3 coats on its own. I'm also going to show it to you as a topper. Another one of my top polishes from the collection is the purple with strong gold shimmer. And this one is called Fa-La-Ah-Ah-Ahh. And it's a beautiful violet jelly, purple jelly, and then it's really densely packed with gold shimmer. I like this best if you're trying to get full coverage. I needed 3 coats, and I really liked it that way, but you could also just wear it as 1 coat, and you're just getting this soft, like a little bit of a sheer purple vibe on the edges with mostly a lovely gold shimmer, and I thought it was really pretty that way. I really like this polish. It combines 2 of my favorite colors in 1 polish, and it felt very holiday to me because the gold shimmer is very strong. So this one was one of my top picks, Fa-La-Ah-Ah-Ahh. I keep wanting to put amazing on the end of the polish. So yeah, really enjoyed this one, and I'm just showing it to you as a full coverage polish, not as a topper. Next up, we have a metallic. There are 2 metallic polishes in the collection. This one is the one that looks more like where you can see all the little bits of the particles of the metallic, and the other polish is more going towards like a frosty, chromy metallic. So this one is called Giggling All the Way, and it is a muted red-orange metallic. I like this polish. I think I would have liked it a little bit more if they punched up the pigmentation of the red just a little bit more, because if I'm going full out like with a red metallic, I just probably wouldn't be gravitating towards something that feels muted, because when I want to celebrate the holiday, I want to just be like, woo, time to party, time to celebrate. That's just for me personally. It is different than other things they've released because they did it this way. So again, it's another polish that is very similar to something that's been done a lot by mainstream brands, but it's different because they muted it down. Next up, this is another one of my favorites out of the collection because the color is so beautiful. It is a raspberry to fuchsia micro glitter. And again, this has probably the same formula as the rose one and the kind of chartreusey yellow-green one. And it can be worn at 3 coats on its own. At least I was able to get it opaque enough at 3 coats on its own. It is called Gift for You with a F-U-R. And you can also wear it as a topper. I just find this color, this rich raspberry shade, super pretty, gorgeous jewel tone. Really great way to mix it up if you don't want to wear a like scarlet kind of red, if you want to wear this kind of color. Super pretty for the holiday. So I loved this one. It gave a nice great punch of color, and you could wear this over a lot of different things. It also looks really cute over white. So I swatched it for you on its own at 3 coats and 1 coat as a topper, and I really liked it. So Gift for You, and it's all the same color of glitter. It's all different sizes, but all in the same color for a more kind of matchy match look. Next up, we have the other metallic shade. This one is kind of between a metallic-y chrome and a frosty finish. Those 2 things kind of ride the line depending on how much of the pigmentation you put in. But this is a beautiful kind of ocean blue. It has like a silver frost going all through it, and it's called Me Ate Santa's Cookies, and this is my favorite named polish out of the whole collection. This also is very opaque. It almost didn't really need that second coat. I'm going to show you the second coat anyway, just so that you have, you know, an approximate same amount of time to watch me swatch everything, get a better idea of formula. But this one was really opaque, and it was more going towards frost for me than chrome. So for me personally, this one wasn't one that I was like, yeah, I'm crazy about this color. Next up, we have another glitter topper, and this one is made up of small bar glitters. So that's kind of fun. This is the time to do it because it's tinsel time of year, and it is a scarlet red, like a cherry red. So this one is really, really pretty. I swatched it on its own to see how this would look built up in 3 coats. I don't really think that it gets firm enough at 3 coats for me to really probably want to wear it that way. You could definitely sponge it on if you want to, but I think if you take a bar glitter and you sponge it on to make full coverage, you're kind of defeating the point of the bar glitter, because I think the point is to be able to see all the little lines. So anyway, this one's called On the Nice List, and after trying it both ways, I found that I liked it the best as a topper. You could wear this over and in combination with a lot of polishes in this collection. Actually, on my thumb, you see this polish over white, and then I also added the holo glitter topper over that as well, because I kind of like mixing glitter toppers. It's fun. Okay, guys, we're almost to the end. We have 2 more glittering, shimmering things to go. This one is called Since 1969, and this one was probably my least favorite polish out of the collection, just because it is dark. It's just not as exciting for me for a holiday collection when you have like a dark charcoal color in the collection. But I know there'll be lots of people that like this shade. It just didn't personally appeal that much to me. It has a slight teal vibe. It's not straight blue. It's definitely like a blue-green, but it's very, very dark. That's why I said slight, because it's just barely there. And this polish does get full coverage at 2 to 3 coats. It actually is pretty opaque. And most of the little glitters in there are teeny tiny little micro, like dark charcoal glitters. And then the base is where you're getting that, it's like a blackened teal, I think, in the base. And then there are some slightly larger silver glitters. So again here, because they added the teal to the base, this makes it kind of different than a lot of other things, which is why, like I was telling you in the beginning, I don't have dupes for a lot of these things because they are different, which is a major plus to this collection. I love that they did that, and they didn't just do a whole bunch of repeats in this collection. So that was something I really liked about it. And speaking of different kind of polishes, our last polish is called T for Tinsel. And this polish is really cool because they took a silver micro glitter, and then they took a bright silver, probably the same one that's in the darker teal charcoal that we just looked at. So they did that mix, and then all in between you have a shifty blue to purple shimmer. And it's so pretty. I think it might be the same shimmer that's in the emerald polish that we looked at 4th in the collection. And I love that they did this. It makes this polish just a little bit different. So it's not enough shimmer to make it so when you look at this polish on the nail, you're like, ooh, cool shifty shimmer, like cool shift between blue and purple on your nail. It's just barely there. It's just giving the polish a little bit of a dimension. So that was T for Tinsel, and that rounds out all 12 polishes out of the collection. I hope it helps you make up your mind about which polishes are must-haves for you. I didn't mention, but you've probably seen by now in the when I show the bottle shots that they all have these cute little caps. We have Big Bird, we have Cookie Monster. I think actually all of my bottles just have those too. And then they have like celebration streamers on there. So overall, you guys, I was really happy with this collection. I thought that China Glaze pushed themselves a little bit. I thought that they really stayed with an exciting, fun party of color, which makes a lot of sense for our 50th anniversary celebration. So I really liked it. Again, you can find the link where I went to go purchase this collection in the description bar below. Let me know down there in the comments what you thought of this collection. And I really appreciate you being here, you guys. I hope to see you back for my next video very soon. And take care until then. Bye!